Caitlin Clark, remember that name. She's not just changing the game of basketball, she's changing the game for women in sports collectibles. We've never seen anything like this before. A rookie card from this young superstar just shattered records, becoming the most valuable women's sports card ever sold. That's right, ever! This isn't just about basketball anymore, this is about the power of talent, the excitement of a rising star, and the undeniable momentum behind women's sports. Caitlin Clark is proving that she's a force to be reckoned with, on and off the court. So who is Caitlin Clark? Get ready to be amazed. This young woman is a basketball prodigy. Playing for the University of Iowa Hawkeyes, she became a national sensation. She led the NCAA in scoring, breaking records left and right. Her court vision, unbelievable. Her passing? No, look, behind the back, you name it. The WNBA knew she was special. The Indiana Fever made her the #1 pick in the 2023 draft. She's already electrifying crowds with her skills and captivating fans with her passion for the game. Caitlin Clark is the real deal. Now let's talk about this history-making rookie card. It's not just any Caitlin Clark card, it's the Panini Prism Gold Vinyl. This card is considered the holy grail for collectors. Why? It's incredibly rare. Only 5 were made. This particular card features Clark in her Iowa uniform going up for a shot. It also includes her highly sought-after autograph. This isn't your average collectible, this is a piece of sports history, and recently, it sold for a jaw-dropping price, $140,000. So why are Caitlin Clark's cards, especially this rookie card, worth so much? Let's break it down and explore the 5 key factors that are sending her card values through the roof. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting into the hobby, understanding these drivers can help you appreciate why Caitlin Clark's cards are making headlines and breaking records. First and foremost, Caitlin Clark is an absolute phenom on the court. Her talent is undeniable. She's not just good, she's rewriting the record books. From her jaw-dropping scoring ability to her court vision and leadership, Clark has proven herself as a once-in-a-generation player. She's racked up awards, shattered records, and delivered highlight after highlight, making her a household name in college basketball and beyond. When you watch her play, you know you're witnessing something special, and collectors want to own a piece of that history. Collectors recognize that they're at the ground floor of a potentially legendary career. There's a real sense of excitement in the hobby community. People are talking, trading, and investing in her cards because they believe she could become one of the all-time greats. The buzz isn't just hype, it's a genuine belief that Caitlin Clark is changing the game, and her rookie cards could become iconic collectibles in the years to come. Clark's meteoric rise is happening at a pivotal moment for women's sports. We're seeing unprecedented growth in viewership, sponsorships, and fan engagement. More people are tuning into women's basketball than ever before, and the energy at games is electric. This surge in popularity is creating a new wave of interest in women's sports memorabilia, and Caitlin Clark is at the forefront of that movement. There's more investment, more media coverage, and more excitement than ever before. Brands are lining up to sponsor women's teams, and fans are filling arenas to watch these athletes compete. The momentum behind women's sports is translating directly into the collectibles market, where demand for cards like Clark's is skyrocketing. Another major factor is rarity. Some of Caitlin Clark's cards, especially the gold vinyl and other limited editions, are produced in extremely small numbers. These cards are the crown jewels for collectors. Finding one is like striking gold. The scarcity of these cards means that when they do hit the market, competition is fierce and prices soar. Limited supply and high demand is a classic recipe for skyrocketing values in the collectibles world. When you combine a superstar athlete with a rare card, you get a perfect storm for record-breaking sales. Auctions for Clark's rarest cards have seen intense bidding wars, with collectors willing to pay top dollar to secure these prized pieces. The buzz around Caitlin Clark is impossible to ignore. She's not just a star on the court, she's a media sensation. Sports networks, analysts, and influencers are all talking about her, and every big performance adds fuel to the fire. Social media is filled with highlights, interviews, and fan reactions, keeping her name at the top of everyone's feed. The media loves her, fans adore her, and that kind of attention drives demand through the roof. When a player captures the public's imagination like Clark has, it creates a frenzy for anything connected to her, including her trading cards. The more people talk about her, the more collectors want in on the action. We're also witnessing a significant shift in the sports card market itself. The hobby is evolving, with more collectors recognizing the value and potential of women's sports cards. What was once a niche area is now gaining mainstream attention, and Caitlin Clark's cards are leading the charge. Collectors are starting to see women's sports cards as smart investments, not just cool collectibles. The market is expanding, and Clark's success is inspiring a new generation of fans and collectors to get involved. Her cards are setting new benchmarks for what's possible in the women's sports card space. So, when you put it all together, her generational talent, the excitement among collectors, the rise of women's sports, the rarity of her cards, and the non-stop buzz, it's no wonder Caitlin Clark's cards are the hottest items in the hobby right now. If you're lucky enough to own one, you're holding a piece of sports history that's only going to get more valuable as her legend grows. To truly grasp the significance of Caitlin Clark's rookie card sale, we need to put it in context with some of the most iconic moments in sports memorabilia history. Trading cards have long been a way for fans to connect with their favorite athletes, and the value of these cards often reflects not just athletic achievement, but cultural impact. Let's take a closer look at how Clark's card stacks up against some legendary names in the world of sports collectibles. Consider Serena Williams, a global icon and one of the greatest tennis players of all time. Her rookie card, a prized possession for collectors, sold for $44,000, a figure that, at the time, set a new standard for women's sports cards. This sale was a milestone not just for Serena but for women's sports as a whole, signaling that female athletes could command serious attention in the collectibles market. That record-breaking sale sent shockwaves through the industry, inspiring collectors and fans alike. But Caitlin Clark's recent sale didn't just break that record, it shattered it, setting a new benchmark and raising the bar for what's possible in women's sports memorabilia. The excitement at the auction was palpable, with fans and collectors realizing they were witnessing history in the making. Now let's put this in perspective by comparing it to the men's market, which has traditionally dominated the high-value trading card scene. For years, rookie cards of male athletes have fetched astronomical prices, often leaving women's cards in the shadows. But that's starting to change. Take LeBron James, for example. His rookie card sold for millions of dollars, making headlines around the world and cementing his status as a legend not just on the court, but in the collectibles market as well. These kinds of sales have set the gold standard for what's possible in sports memorabilia. While there's still a noticeable gap between the highest-selling men's and women's cards, Caitlin Clark's sale is a clear sign that the women's market is rapidly gaining ground. Collectors are starting to recognize the value and significance of women athletes, and prices are rising accordingly. The momentum is building, and it's only a matter of time before we see even more records fall. This isn't just about breaking records or setting new price points, it's about changing the narrative and redefining what's possible for women in sports. Every sale like this pushes the boundaries a little further, inspiring the next generation of athletes and collectors alike. Caitlin Clark's achievement is more than just a headline, it's a statement. She's proving that women athletes deserve to be valued just as highly as their male counterparts, both on the court and in the world of collectibles. As more fans and collectors rally behind women's sports, the future looks brighter than ever for female athletes and the cards that celebrate their legacy. This sale could be a game changer for women's sports collectibles. We could see a surge in interest and investment. This could trickle down to other women athletes, boosting the value of their cards and memorabilia. It's an exciting time to be a fan and a collector. This sale could be a turning point, ushering in a new era where women's sports collectibles receive the recognition and value they deserve. Are you ready to get in on the action? Whether you're a lifelong sports fan or just discovering the world of trading cards, starting your own collection can be an exciting and rewarding journey. The thrill of the hunt, the joy of finding a hidden gem, and the satisfaction of building a collection that reflects your unique interests. These are just a few of the reasons why so many people are drawn to this hobby. Here are a few essential tips for new collectors or investors to help you get started on the right foot and avoid common pitfalls. Remember, every great collection begins with a single card and your journey is just beginning. First, do your research. Learn about different players, card sets, and grading systems. Take the time to understand what makes certain cards valuable, such as rarity, condition, and player popularity. Read articles, watch videos, and join online forums to stay up to date with the latest trends and news in the hobby. The more you know, the better decisions you'll make when buying, selling, or trading cards. Knowledge is power in the collecting world. Don't rush into big purchases before you understand the market. Second, start small and set a budget for yourself. It's easy to get carried away, but you don't need to break the bank to start collecting. Focus on affordable cards of players or teams you admire. Look for rookie cards, cards from your favorite seasons, or even cards with unique artwork. Building a collection you love is more important than chasing the most expensive cards right away. As you gain experience, you'll develop an eye for spotting undervalued cards and hidden treasures. Third, protect your investments by taking good care of your cards. Use card sleeves, top loaders, and binders to keep your cards in pristine condition. Store them in a cool, dry place away from sunlight to prevent fading or damage. Proper storage not only preserves value but also keeps your collection looking great for years to come. And finally, join the community. The sports card hobby is filled with passionate collectors who love to share their knowledge and experiences. Connect with other collectors online or in person. Attend card shows, join local clubs, or participate in online groups and forums. You'll learn a lot, make new friends, and maybe even find trading partners who can help you grow your collection. Share your passion and learn from each other. Collecting should be fun, not stressful. Celebrate your wins, laugh off your mistakes, and remember that every card has a story. Remember to enjoy the hobby and the thrill of the chase. Every collection is unique, and the memories you make along the way are just as valuable as the cards themselves. Happy collecting! The future of women's sports cards is looking brighter than ever. With rising stars like Caitlin Clark captivating audiences worldwide, there's no telling how high these cards could climb in value. What do you think? Share your thoughts on social media using #CaitlinClarkCards, and let's keep this conversation going.